my father, you know, the first show I ever went to as a child, like we had to have like what are the things they put on the kids because the music's too loud, the little headphones.
Earplugs,
yeah.
right?
But like the big ones. Yeah, Purple Rain, you know, my father loved Prince, so that's like, we were very familiar with his work. You know, it's not like we were on set like, who, you know, some kids, they're just like, I don't know who you are. You know, we knew, we were excited, and I remember him coming out with the afro though. Even though his hair wasn't an afro in the video, but
was like straight.
We were like, that's Prince with the afro. Wow. Yeah, it was cool. We were just like staring the whole time like, okay.
He was like teaching you guys or something.
Right,
like,
right.
It went into like black and white.
Right. We have on school uniforms. It was definitely a cool experience. I remember that. I don't remember too much from being like, you know, 10 and under, but I remember that day. I remember the riots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he actually ended up covering a song of yours. Well, not covering, so you sampling a song that you had made.
Yeah, he sampled. So I did a song. I put a mixtape out. But actually, when I returned from my break, Battlefield America, I did a song called Blinded, and he actually, he sampled the whole beat, and then I had some Lil Kim uns in there, and he kept those. I was like, yes, he kept the uns, and he did some of his own uns too on there. So once again, completely thought it was a joke when my team called, and they're like, yeah, you know, you need to come sign these papers off. Prince sampled your song for his new album. I'm like, why are you guys playing with me? Like, is this an April Fool's joke? Like, what? They're like, we're serious. They sent me a picture, and it's like, I see the, you know, Paisley Park imprint. And I'm like, oh, you guys are for real. I'm like, Prince don't sample people. Like, I don't. So it was definitely a dope moment for me.
That's amazing. He was listening, you know?
Yes.
That's the best part.
And that's the thing, I'm like, how did you know? It's funny because, like, years later, you know, I ended up, you know, we became friends, and he was like, yeah, like, a lot of the dancers and just people I'm around, like, they were playing the music, and I'm like, yeah. Then I had to remind him, like, you know, I was in Diamonds and Pearls, and he was like, and then he remembered, he's like, oh, my gosh, that was you, and so it was just, like, a cool, like,
that's cool.
moment.
That's cool.